conceive this must have been of a high order of intelligence.
To think that a complex, organized society existed here once.
Yes, from all indication, thousands of years ago.
I wonder how it happened. There's always the possibility of a meteor. But then it would have created a depression like a moon crater.
Oh, this wasn't caused by a meteor. This is definitely blast effect coupled with intense heat.
There's a strong field of radiation over there.
Should begin by saying there's very little satisfaction in saying I told you so. We knew then enough to predict exactly what was going to happen. It loads the dice for both drought, as you're getting increased evaporation, and deluge and downpour and flood, and that's what we're seeing all over the planet. And you remember the pictures from Pakistan this time last summer with a quarter of the country underwater. You remember the pictures from Queensland in Australia. And then climatologists 22 years ago were saying this is what to look forward to.
Republicans now overwhelmingly do not believe in climate change. So that drop has been split along partisan lines. So it seems kind of obvious that that would be the case, but still it's remarkable because what it means is that it no longer really has anything to do with the science. And the environmental movement has, just been shocked by how it would be possible to lose so much ground so quickly when there is so much more scientific evidence. So that, there's all kinds of attempts to respond to this, to get climate scientists out there explaining things better, to popularize the science, and none of it seems to be working.
Scientists at Cornell University argued shale gas, touted as a cleaner alternative to coal, could actually be a worse contributor to climate change because of methane that leaks into the air during fracking.
Something like 40 trillion gallons of water, all of it infused with the 596 chemicals in the fracking fluid.
Another long-term health risk associated with a few pesticides is reproductive damage. Reproductive effects include several kinds of problems. One possible problem is sterility, which is the inability to become pregnant or cause pregnancy. Miscarriage is another reproductive problem. Some chemicals can interfere with the normal development of the unborn child, causing physical or mental defects. Exposure to certain chemicals during pregnancy can result in a stillborn child, meaning the child dies during pregnancy.
I recently flew over the coal fields in the Appalachians, and I saw something that if the American people could see it, there'd be a revolution in this country. We are cutting down the Appalachian Mountains, literally.
Absolutely gigantic.
They're blowing the tops off the mountains to get at the coal seams beneath.
You'd better stop. The radioactivity is at the danger level. You'd better stop. The radioactivity is at the danger level.
And here's the final irony. The expense of genetic engineering means that only the rich could buy disease-free super babies. Class differences between the rich and poor would become genetic differences. Something that eventually humans could even split into two different breeds.
Dozens of them went on for hours.
The aftershock was large.
I thought this was it. I thought, everybody's been talking about the big one, and it was the big one, but this one was so strong that it scared the heck out of you. or worse.
Meanwhile, on the coast, tsunami alarms blasting the devastation yet.
Ironic, isn't it? Highest attainments of human intellect, always diverted to self-destruction. Perhaps the entire surface of the planet is one vast ruin, like this.
Well, do you think we ought to start back for the ship?
I agree to that.
Okay, then, let's get going.
Ironic, isn't it?